Welcome back, kids. Silas McBain here.
Oh, and me, Amy Kbar.
All right, and that's Amy Kbar. Fell asleep on me there. We are continuing our discussion on the topic of religion. I think where we left off last time, we were discussing the tenets of agnosticism versus atheism, which I think we pretty well settled.
Right, but you haven't told me much about you. Okay, so you grew up basically in a Christian home.
I grew up basically going to church. It was a weird church. We didn't have instruments in our church because they didn't believe in that stuff. And I'm sure many people listening to this understand what kind of church that is, but I don't want to implicate anybody. But it was a weird church.
Weird to you.
Huh?
Weird to you.
Weird to pretty much people. Okay, I was just about to be a real dick there, but I'm not going to do it. Yes, it was very weird to me.
Okay.
And a lot of other people.
Okay, go on.
At any rate. That was like formative years. We're talking elementary school there. Didn't really go to church a lot in the middle school, high school years. And then around 1994, which was, without giving away too much of my age, was a high school year for me. Attended a youth conference with some friends of mine who had invited me to go. And at that point in my life, made the decision to become a Christian and a follower of Christ. Now, here's where the difference lies with me, because there's been a long time since then, and there's been a lot of opportunities for me to judge other faiths and belief systems and see if I really do believe what I think I believe. So here's the difference for me when it comes to Christianity.
So wait, before you keep going, I still don't understand. So what do you believe?
Well, it's the simple belief that the way to heaven is through faith in Jesus Christ.
That's it.
It really is that simple. It really is that simple.
Okay.
I have the notion that American Christianity has done a good job of complicating that message dramatically for several hundreds of years now, and I don't think that we're showing any signs of fixing that anytime soon, which makes me, I guess, maybe a little bit of an anomaly amongst believers because I really don't go to church. I don't attend churches.
No, that's okay. I kind of I agree with that sort of following, especially because... Anyway, go on. Sorry, I'm going to let you finish what you were saying about...
No. I think I'm a little bit different because I have a hard time stepping into the flow of mainstream American Christianity. I don't think it's relevant. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's working. And I don't think it's biblical. Now, that sounds pretty pretentious on my part.
Well, but you know what? The thing is, Silas, that you are a strong, confident individual. And you may not feel like you need to go to church, but there are people that feel the need to go there. I agree with you, and I guess, in a lot of ways, we're in the same boat, where I don't feel like I need to go to any house of God to feel like God is there, or that I need, that makes me any less faithful.
I think there's a balance to it.
Yeah.
That's both equally healthy and unhealthy. I think an unhealthy balance says, fuck it, I don't need anybody.
Right. Well, yeah, no, I know.
Okay. And I've been there a number of times, and that's...
Sure.
I'm on this road, I'm all by myself, I'm going to figure out what I figure out, and that's it. I think that's the unhealthy side of the balance. The healthy side of the balance is there's a concept in the Bible that's discussed a couple times, and that of like-minded people, okay? Maintaining fellowship with like-minded people. In other words, people that kind of go about this whole crazy religion thing the same way you do. Well, that's vital, I think, to our spiritual life and our health. I really do. So
would you consider me and you like-minded?
No.
I do.
No, I think I would consider us similar philosophically, but not like-minded. Because for me, like-minded is somebody that is a firm believer in Christ.
I do believe in Christ.
You're going to have to explain that a little deeper for me.
So...
Because that's the first time you've made that claim.
Okay, yeah, that's the thing. So, the thing for me is that...
Are you a Mormon?
I'm not...
Are you a Mormon?
No, I'm not opposed to any of the beliefs, is my point.
Okay. Are you Jehovah's Witness?
No.
Okay.
I believe in all of them.
Have you heard of David Koresh? Do you know who David Koresh is?
No.
Okay.
I believe in all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So why is that wrong? And that's why I say that I was...
Do you know Jim Jones?
Huh?
Do you know Jim Jones?
No. Is that the musician?
What about Joel Osteen? Do you know Joel Osteen?
No, I've read some of his stuff, though.
Oh, okay.
Why? What's wrong with
Same
him?
thing. Keep going. What's wrong with him?
Yeah.
No, please, just continue.
I mean, besides the fact that he makes money off of...
No, you know what? He's very handsome. Keep going. He is extremely handsome.
Okay, fine. Anyways,
yes,
my
please.
point is that's why I start with I was born a Hindu. Because I guess if you were going to make me pinpoint a religion that I would say, fine, I'm Hindu. Because, as a Hindu, I can believe in all that other stuff. I can still believe in Christ. I can still believe in Buddha.
Who?
I can still believe in...
What'd you say?
Buddha. Buddha.
Is that like some weird Canadian way to say Buddha?
Buddha is the right way to say it.
But, what?
Never mind.
No, what?
Buddha.
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 Guten Tag.
Anyway, I can still believe in Muhammad. I can still believe in all that stuff, you know? What? I can.
I know, it's fine.
My
I'm sorry.
point is, and that's why I say...
I made myself laugh giving you shit about Buddha.
No, that doesn't make any... That's
I'm
fine.
sorry, Guten
But
Tag.
Buddha was a Hindu,
Whatever
so
his
it doesn't
damn
really
name is.
matter. But
All right.
my point is that that's why I would consider us like-minded. Whereas you wouldn't consider us like-minded, just because I don't only believe in Christ doesn't mean I can't believe in him.
All right, so let's bring it down to a little bit more specifics.
Okay.
What about Christ do you believe?
Good question.
Thank you.
Why does it matter?
How could it not matter?
Well, that's a good question.
I mean, if you all I'm asking is if you tell me you believe in Christ.
Yeah, what do I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you just believe he was a dude
Yeah.
that lived and did some cool things. Do you believe he is the son of the living God?
A son, maybe.
A son.
Mm-hmm.
See, that is a tremendous discrepancy in our belief systems.
Why?
I can't righteously or responsibly believe that Christ is a son of God. I can only believe that Christ is the Son of God and consider myself humbly, fortunately, a son of God. That is more or less the body of Christianity, is those who are followers of Christ are sons of God. Jesus Christ is the Son of God.
I see what you mean.
Without getting too crazy about the whole thing, that's the most simple breakdown of Christianity.
I see what you mean. For me, God is unfathomable thing. Force. It's larger than we can imagine.
Thing.
I say thing because I don't think that person can qualify its quantity. So...
Okay. So if we were to get down to the bare bones of...
And this discussion only involves Christianity and my own version of Hinduism.
Of course. We're not talking about...
I mean, we're just talking about ourselves.
Mormons.
No.
You want to talk about Mormons?
I don't really know. I know a Mormon.
Oh, they're funny.
They're the only ones I only know one. He has a lot of kids.
Really? A Mormon with a lot of kids? I've never heard of that.
That's all I know. I don't know anything else about them.
Oh. So, okay, and we have we have like 3 minutes left. Give me the Reader's Digest version of the Hindu
Very good.
take on God or a God or whatever.
My take. It's my take.
No, I want that. I don't want your take. I want the Hindu take on it.
Okay, so the actual Hindu take is that there's essentially one God that is a force, and there are three parts of God, which are the creator, the maintainer, and the destroyer. Right? Okay. And then the maintainer, and each of them, so Vishnu, Brahma, and Shiva, okay? And
what'd you call me?
those are the names of the official. So those are the gods. But then this is why Hinduism has all this thing about deities. There is no real. We don't consider all of them gods. We consider them deities as they are representatives of God.
Or deities in America.
Deities, sorry. So essentially, my take on religion, I don't think everybody's take on each religion is the same. And I guess the Hindu philosophy is that there are these 3 representations of God, and then each of those have their own representations of parts of life as well. And those are all the deities, and that's why there's so many Hindu gods. They're not all Hindu gods. They're just representations of God.
So what is their take on Christ?
I don't know what their take on Christ is, but my take is that he probably existed.
Well, I mean, I think we've gone far enough as a society at this point to not put it in the probably category.
Okay, fine. He existed.
I mean, there's a BC and an AD because of him. I mean, let's be reasonable about it. Christ is a human being that
okay, true.
that existed.
True. Okay.
But does the Hindu religion have a place for Christ?
Well, no, because it was created way before. The religion.
Christ?
The religion. The Hindu religion.
The religion. Hinduism is pre-Christianity.
Right.
Well, that's not American. That is not American. All right, so I guess at the end of this conversation, we come to the usual conclusion.
That there is no conclusion.
That I am right.
Oh, dear.
And whatever Canada believes is wrong. Maybe at this point, India, too. I hate to start lumping in other countries, but part of the purpose of this show...
You're right. 1 billion people are wrong.
Well, you know, you're not the only billion people in the world, darling, okay? I mean, I realize you guys think you are, but let's face it, Christianity is American.
That doesn't make it right.
And that's where you're wrong. Good night, kids.